Welcome to punk.a.folk. I'm Michael. This is the SVS Soundbase, and we are about to blow your mind. I'm not sure I can live up to that hype. I don't know why I said that. Whatever. This is the SVS Soundbase. It retails at right around $500. I have seen it a little cheaper, I think, but probably scratching that. I will post a link in the description if you decide you want to buy it after you hear what I have to say. It's an integrated Class D amplifier. It has a built-in streamer and DAC. It is 150 watts into 2 speakers, so 300 watts at 4 ohm. If you look around the back, you have one RCA in, one 3.5 in. Those both run auxiliary, and if I'm not mistaken, it takes preference of the 3.5 over the RCA. So if you want to be able to switch back and forth, you need to shut off whatever's powering the 3.5. It has a toss link, optical in down here, a USB port that's for service only, Ethernet ports, a subwoofer out, and then it also has, where'd you go, guys? Oh, it also has RCA out, so you can use this as a preamp. It comes with dual band Wi-Fi, so you can hook up to 2.4 or 5 gigabits Wi-Fi. Like I said, it also has the Ethernet port for internet connectivity. The streamer is Play-Fi. This was my first experience using a Play-Fi device. They've been around a while. The app that you download for it on your phone or tablet is kind of clunky. I don't know. I expected something a little more polished, like the Sonos gear, but it's a minor inconvenience. It supports basically every major streaming service: Amazon HD, Tidal, Qobuz, Deezer, Spotify Connect. I'm sure there are other ones. Those are the only ones I've actually tried on this. So it does support Alexa connectivity, Amazon connectivity, whatever. So you can hook up your Echo and give it voice commands, which is convenient, especially because, I purchased this from my bedroom, so I don't want to get out of bed to change songs or playlists. I know I can do it from my phone, but sometimes I don't even want to reach for my phone. It does not come with a Phono Preamp, so if you'd like to hook up a turntable to this, you're either going to need to purchase one separately or use the one that is on your turntable if your turntable has one. Mine does, but I don't like it, so I actually have that turntable hooked up to a Bellari. Highly recommend. Cheap, and it's an American company. Again, like shit, who builds here. I've never heard any negatives about the way they treat their employees, which is important to me. It also has a critical listening mode, which enables lossless streaming at 192 by 24. To get into the build, it is matte black and it is plastic. But again, it's only $500, so you're not gonna get the best build quality at this price range. The knobs are big, which I like, and they feel nice to turn. I wish they at least were metal with like some knurling or something, but again, it's $500 price point. You can't expect a whole lot. It has these black mesh screens that have a green light that looks kind of cool at first coming up through here. I'll explain why later. Again, it's a Class D amplifier, and honestly, I don't have a ton of experience with Class Ds. This is the best sounding Class D I have heard. It's not at all analytical. It has a meaty, thick bottom end, fills out the bass into the mid bass. I found that it's really good paired with lively speakers. It just gives it that extra warmth. The top end is rich. It's detailed. It's rich and detailed. I mean, the retrieval, I had no issue with. If all you want to do is string, this is an all-in-one plug-and-play hi-fi kit. All you have to do is hook up some speakers, and you have plenty of power to run them. Plenty of power. Like when you're controlling it, the volume through the Play-Fi app, this thing tends to get out of hand a little quickly, which brings me to a gripe I have. There's no remote. I mean, I know I can control it from my phone, but I'd like just a remote. I don't care if it just had a volume and an input select on it. That's it. Make a tiny remote with volume and input select. Because the Play-Fi app, when you go to scroll over the volume, it makes big jumps. And big jumps in small rooms, it gets quite out of control. The only other gripe I have about it is this lights up blue. The network lights in the back, the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth, both light up, and the screen light lights up here, and they do not shut off. I reached out to SVS to see if there was a way to get them to turn off. There's not. Short of unhooking the power from it, there is no way to get them to turn off. He actually advised me to put electrical tape over them, which I guess is a fix-ish. But yeah, if they make a version 2, I hope they take that into consideration. Not everybody wants the lights on all the time. It has some competitors, but I did not intend to buy this. I intended to buy the PS Audio Sprout. When I intended to buy the PS Audio Sprout, the PS Audio Sprout was sold out. So there was a wait, and I am impatient. So while I was waiting, I did some research, and I found this guy. Or girl. Whatever. And it sounded like it had everything that the PS Audio Sprout had, except for the preamp, and with a little more backbone. So I purchased it thinking that I would return it when Sprouts became available, and then just buy the Sprout. I cannot compare the sound of this to the Sprout because Sprouts became available. I saw no need to switch. I'm quite happy with this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to be proven wrong. I would love to get a Sprout in my hands and put them up against each other, but that's $700 to maybe like it more, and then have to figure out what I'm doing with this guy, girl, whatever. Its other main competition would be the Blue Sound products. I believe the Blue Sound Node 2i is right around the same price, but it does not include an amplifier. The Power Node 2i is $8.99 with, I believe it has 240 watts. Again, I can't compare sound. I've heard nothing but good things about the Blue Sound stuff, and I, again, would very much like to at least try their streamer, and it's in the list of things I'm considering purchasing for myself here coming up, so maybe I can do a side-by-side of at least the streamer section. In fact, I could run it into this, have the same amp. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I like it a lot. I use it in my bedroom right now. It was in the living room. Yeah, it's simple to use. Small little package, and like I said, it's all in one. If all you're doing is streaming and you want high-res audio, this is plug and play. Takes a couple minutes to set up and you're good to go. So I'll put links in the description. Again, they are affiliate links. Please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm done for the night. Have a good night.